Lock your doors and hide all your women. Yeah, we're coming to town. Drop your drawers and hey, let's all go swimming. Good times, yeah, they are abound. You'll never know just what we're talking about. There's no doubt. And you'll never know just what the crazy guest might say. But that's okay. You'll find out on the Wildcat Chat. Yeah.
On the microphone.
What is going down, guys? Yeah, bring back from the blast from the past, I should say, Shane on the guitar, folks. Welcome to another edition of YeNDoR'S WiLDCat Chat. We are a Taft High class reunion broadcast. Boy, is that a mouthful. We have quite a few people that are saying they're going to pop in and join us tonight. We have our class of 92 class reunion coming up soon in 2 weeks, folks. 2 weeks! So I called out class of 92 to come on tonight, so we'll see what happens. That's the fun part about doing this, is just don't know on what's going to go down. And I just so excited, and it's been a while, but I got to tell you, there's one person that's usually here with me that I do miss, and I think he's going to be coming back on course with us. Are you ready for this?
Hey kids, do you like rock and roll music?
Well, do ya?
Coming from DC, gonna host the show. He's a man on the street everybody knows. Everybody knows. When it comes to town, he's everybody's running in to bringing him down. Shane Train's coming! Shane Train's coming!
Shane Train's coming! I think you're here.
Adding to the lineup for the Wildcats, number 61, the Shane.
I forgot about that part.
61! Bam! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It gets better every time.
Hello, good friend.
A little shout out to Chris Walter of the Hypnotex for putting that together for us, folks.
Indeed.
Believe it or not. How you doing, Shane?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Thank you for asking. You know, I did the dad thing. I was off and did some early morning errands and ran around and got it out the way. Even stopped and got like 2 coffees, and then later on like a fruit smoothie, which later on, that's bad news for anyone my age. It doesn't end well. I won't elaborate. We all age.
So you have
sometimes they don't play nice.
Is that how we're starting off tonight, Shane? We got talk about GI issues.
No. So about that full moon tonight.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just going to say I love the acoustic. I almost forgot I had this in the queue over here to pull up for the intro.
That was also from the COVID era when everybody shut in and you got a lot of boredom to come up with crazy stuff. And I think I had some wild turkey that night, and I'm like, let me just figure something out. And Rod was talking about promoting, the show, but yeah, fun stuff.
I appreciate it. That was funny. I'm gonna have to show maybe next week we'll do this. We'll I got to show the Twilight Zone thing you did. I got to keep that.
Oh, that took some work. I have very crude ways to make something fancy with effects. So I don't know. I don't have fancy like electronics. But
How did you do that before, though? You were
well,
able to.
what I
pull that
did
off?
is I found the swirly effects, which was like in a loop on YouTube, and
Yeah.
I casted it to my TV behind me, which was the backdrop. You know how you can cast whatever you're watching to a smart TV?
Yeah.
And it was swirling behind me, so that was my whole backdrop. And I got in a suit and slicked my hair back. It did my bit, and I had the music do 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 part paused on my phone. So when I finished talking, I would hit play, and then the music went with the swirl, and it looked fancy, but it wasn't. It was very low grade, very
You
cheap.
know what I'll do, folks? If you're watching this in the comments later, I will put that video in the comments because I know your curiosity in your mind just went.
And I did it all for
You know what I mean?
this dude because he, promote the whole chat thing.
Right.
So yeah. Oh, I
Hey.
want to mention, I want to speak to everyone. So Rod is very good at bringing guests on. He does this chat for those of you who don't know. He does a lot of time recruiting people, not just the regulars, because we have some folks and friends. It's our crew who pop on all the time. But he wants to do some true interviewing and get to know what's been going on in people's lives. Our inside joke is I told him he has a golden shovel because he knows how to dig up people out of the woodwork and just find people where we didn't talk to for years. Rod has the golden shovel. Me, I really try to be a team player because we do this together. But Rod, I'm telling you, I think I'm like the New York Jets of recruitment because my luck has been horrible. Now, I was helpful getting Sean Reeser because he's always wanting to come on, and that was my last big glorious moment. But I've tried to get people, man, and whatever circumstances, either they don't do online stuff or they're not really friendly with being live, and that's cool. But man, I've had no luck. I'm like, you find people left and right,
Well,
but that keeps it going.
You know what? You just never know what happens when you kind of throw pasta against the wall and wait it out. You have lovely faces that just pop in to say hi to you. You know what I
I
mean?
love it. Yeah.
Before I go any further, though, Shane, I just want to let people know that I finally, after about a year of procrastination, I'm doing like this art therapy thing Monday and Thursday around 2 for two reasons. For one, that I can maybe connect with people and maybe get some tips and learn some things from other people in regards to painting. You know what I mean? And for the other reason is I just want to make sure that I paint those 2 days a week. And if it's on the calendar, then I know what I'll do it. So I just want to give the quick plug, and it's tomorrow, 2:00, and it's on Facebook. Live on my Me Time Artistry page and also on the caregiving page that I have, Caregivers Road Recovery. So
Nice.
I'm going to be doing that for only a half hour to discuss and maybe give a couple tips. Then after the half hour, I have a separate link that we're going to do it privately. So if someone wants to come in and just paint, so I don't, I think maybe eventually I'll do that one also publicly. But for now, I'm just kind of like learning the whole dynamics sort of thing, and I think it'll be fun to kind of go over some. I just once I got introduced to color, it's just like that's the second time my head's exploded today. You know what I mean? So there you go.
Yeah.
But it should be a lot of fun.
We need a head explosion once in a while. It kind of gets you woke up, right, and make you think straight. Speaking of thinking straight, when maybe you have an epiphany or you kind of get some enlightenment from simple moments. So I was at the stoplight the other day, right?
It's always happens at a stoplight. I'm going to be going to stoplights just waiting for something to happen because it's something always happens at.
Oh, it kind of did. So I'm at the red light, and I'm an observer, and I see two cars in an interaction. Occasionally you'll see a car that and you might have been one of those two, but you see a car maybe inadvertently cut off another car. They didn't mean it. They truly, sincerely didn't mean to cut them off, but it's a whoopsie, And the victim honks, you nipped my bumper or whatever. So the equivalent of the human saying, "Hey, whoa!" That's the car horn, right? So he's,
Yeah.
"Hey, whoa!" And so the driver who cut him off threw up the hand, right? I coined a phrase, folks. It's called the "my bad" hand. Oops,
Yeah.
my bad.
I do it all the
It's
time.
a way of signaling like, "Oops, I saw you. I didn't mean it, but here we go. Let's keep moving." And so I started thinking, me, because I think too much. I have a lot of time on my hands, and I was like, a lot of times the "my bad" hand pisses off the other person even more because they're like, "Ah," and then they wave at him. Just think about that. But I've always been, maybe it's my age too. I'm like, it just rolls off my
I
shoulders.
always took it as like, oh, my bad. Like, sorry about that. You know what I mean?
The
But
"my bad"
it's
hand.
funny. It's funny you bring that up because about 3 weeks ago. So I have Rachel driving my car, right? I like to call it my car, even though we're 50-50 because we're married and all that.
You have a chauffeur.
But yeah, so she starts driving, right? And we're going probably 5 under the speed limit, and it's raining. And this guy pulls up behind us and starts tailgating, and then starts to like hit his front beams, the whole nine. And I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And so he pulls around us. He gets right in front of us, and then he hits the brake. You know what I mean?
That
You know what I
kind
mean?
of dude.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. And I have Rachel that is the one who's driving. And for those of you that don't know, she's not the intimidating looking person that you come across. She wasn't going to get out and start beating him up because she's tiny. So I'm thinking, oh boy, she's going to get this guy fired up, and I've got to do something, right? And so
you got to handle it.
He cuts. Yeah. So he cuts up, and then we start to go to the intersection, and he goes right in the middle of the intersection, like on the line to where we can't go to the sides. And this guy was like, this guy was nuts. So, and I was getting ready to roll down my window and have some choice words, but Rachel like veers off to the left and goes, and she gets onto the freeway and escapes the situation, which is probably the best thing to do. But I'm like, man, it doesn't take him long at all. I was like, holy smokes. But anyway, I just thought
you ever wonder,
road rage.
there's
It's
much
real,
bigger fish.
people.
There's much bigger fish to fry in the world, but people get so heated over these kind of small things and moments. It's like, bro, I will tell you this. This is a caveat because say I'm in a traffic situation, since we're on the subject, and I get behind somebody, and in your mind, you might be yelling out loud in your car, "What the hell are you doing? Who is this jerk?" Say you're on a highway and you get up past them and you pass them and you see they're elderly. They always get a free pass. I'm like, okay. I get angry and pissed and I see, oh, it's an old lady.
Well,
It's
yeah,
cool. I let it
we-
go. They get a free get out of jail pass because their knuckles are up here. They can't see well. I'm like, okay, cool. I just hope they don't hurt themselves.
Yeah, well,
I let it go.
I was kind of secure in the moment of like having him look at who's actually driving. So I mean, if I were to have been the driver, then I think it would have went down. You know what I mean? And I don't know what that actually means. Maybe I would just sped around him a little faster, maybe. But I was just like, I don't know. I'm just not down with the confrontation. It was just really stupid. But anyway, folks, not to switch.
Maybe they see your muscles and your long hair and they think, oh, I don't want to tangle with this dude. He might know. He might know jujitsu.
Jiu-jitsu. Okay, I'm gonna find an intro song for Mr. Man in the lounge. That's waiting to jump in. He's ready. He's pumped. Maybe this song will work. Got some rock music for you. How you like this? Yeah. This is the default StreamYard music, folks. The man is coming on board with his class of '92. Didn't play football, but he watched it from the bleachers with me.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
What's
Hell
up,
yeah,
man?
we were watching Charlie. We were more
Remember that?
excited what he was doing.
Stealing all the girlfriends in the bleachers.
Yeah, Charlie did everything. Oh, anyway.
Craig
How you guys doing?
Craig Graupman.
Remember that?
Okay, I gotta tell you something real quick. You remember
Yes.
whenever you would actually be in the stands, and I don't mean to point, but you were. I'm not pointing. If I'm going like this, I'm like going like this. That's not really pointing, right?
That's philosophizing.
Philosophizing. No, but you would say I'd be in the stands, and then I'd go there to meet you at the football game, and
Yeah.
then you'll be up in the corner, and then you would have this number, you would
Yeah.
put this finger on front of your nose.
Didn't I say like you can't see me or
Yeah,
something like that?
exactly. And you
Or
would
I'm
do that-
invisible or
You would do that in the quad
He was
sometimes
John
too.
Cena before John Cena.
Yeah.
I just got to clarify. I'm not responsible for any of my actions in high school. It's doctor signed off on that. Mr. JJ Putz actually has a reliever for the Mariners a few years ago.
I told Rachel about that, and every once in a while, whenever I meet up,
You throw it up.
No, she does it.
Oh, she does it to you.
Yeah.
She reversed it. Okay.
Yeah, she reverses it, and
it's like Rod, huh?
Yeah,
you walk away, you're done.
Okay.
You don't got to do it.
My wife Rachel gets lost in the grocery store if we get separated, and she always has a way of me holding onto her phone so I can never find her. And then whenever I, go down the aisles to find her, I see her in the aisle, and she sees me, but she's going like this.
If you guys are on one end of the store, you guys should just go, or do like the Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Have a call sign or some noise.
Yeah.
Right? A bird
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah. There you go.
I can't hit that high note. That
kind of hurt to get there. But
Hey, I have a question for Gup. Hey, Gup, did you watch that Netflix documentary I recommended to you since you're a baseball head, facing Nolan Ryan? Dude, that was
I haven't yet. My other buddy Nick is out in fantasy league with. He told me about. He's a huge Nolan Ryan fan, and he said it was amazing.
It's a good insight to his background.
I have my list over here of things to watch. All of a sudden, it seems like there's so many TV shows I need to watch and so many movies. I'm like, but this is my favorite time of the year. It's baseball playoffs.
Well,
that's football too.
That's why I thought of you, because he was a prolific baseball legend.
I heard it was amazing. I mean, anything on Netflix and they do documentaries or stories like that.
Nolan, he was good, man.
Yeah. And he beat the hell out of Robin.
I get overwhelmed. There's so much to watch.
That's on there too, by the way. Sorry.
There's so much to watch that I'm like, okay, I don't want to watch anything. I think I'll just paint. Rachel's like, what do you want to watch? I go, anything.
No, you have a good point, Rod. We gotta have our calm zen, disconnect or unplug, and I'm fully with you right there. You gotta have your escape. That's cool. I like that you paint.
I like that I could do it and still kind of somewhat pay attention to whatever she's watching. So I'm like, okay, good.
At the same time, you are in your own element.
Because I don't know what it is. I think it's my own DNA or whatever. But I mean, if I'm creating something or like producing something, then I'm in my happy mode. When I'm not, I'm thinking about maybe I need to or something. I don't know what it is.
It's
I think you're probably not as creative at that moment either.
Yeah, I just
so it's like what's coming out when you're painting.
Yeah,
that could be interesting too. It's like I'm not in the happiest moment right now. Maybe it's a little darker thing I need to get out. I don't know.
Some type of creativity.
But I know what you mean. Just that different. I'm not really feeling it type. Yeah.
Although
I'm all
if I paint, well, now I have it to where I'm painting like from 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 in the afternoons now. So then at night, it just scratched. See, so then I can watch TV and I'll feel like I want to get some more work done. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
So what happens when the creative
juices?
When you get a wild hair and you're in the moment and you're about halfway through an inspired moment and you got that brush stroke going, and then Rachel says, I need you to go to Whole Foods, and you broke the thought. Like, are you able to jump back into that moment when you get back from Whole Foods? Or?
Oh, you know what? I gotta tell you that it is tough for me to paint at night because Rachel, she's resting and I'm like getting tasked to do stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll get all of her caregiving stuff handled with her food and all that other stuff. Then I'm like, okay, I'm preface it, be nice about it, but I'm going to be sitting down for about 10 minutes at least. Give me like a 10-minute break because I'm going to sit down and paint a little bit, and then it's hard. Like when you're in a zone and you're feeling it, then like, oh, I gotta stop, then go do something to come back. You know?
You get thrown off from it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've learned to.
Hard to get back in the moment.
Hey, I have a question about your art. I know you do a lot of by request painting from an idea, or say somebody's something sentimental, and you'll say, okay, I'll paint that for you. As you've mentioned to me, I might be wrong. I don't know. do you ever paint for yourself and to get an inspired idea? Like you don't know what you want to paint, so you got to think about it. Are you like many people where you're in one of two places where you finally strike creative idea, which is like when I'm in the shower or I'm on the can, I finally come up with this like idea I've been digging for forever. Do you ever? Is that ever a inspiration point?
I wait. I kind of wait for. You know what? Let me just show you because I have it logged in the queue just real quick.
Is that when it hits?
And then I have a visitor in our lounge. Visitor in the lounge. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll be right with you. Give me one
Dun-dun,
second. Don't
dun-dun.
go anywhere.
Is
Who
this actually-
it be?
extraterrestrial life?
I gave you a clue. The person in our lounge is from '92, and that rhymed. So how you like that?
Two.
So this is what I'm working on right now.
Clean up that
And-
pig pen. Look at that.
Did you say that?
Oh, that's a horse.
That is for a paying client that says, I want a farm scene. And so then I'm like, this is what I have so far.
So
and
you
yet,
gave him the bargain
Nice.
edition? Just kidding.
but
I'm teasing, man.
down below to the left, I don't have it on this painting, but this is what I added on the far
Oh, nice.
left.
The duck running for his life.
Nice.
Whack!
he's
Aflac! I'm in trouble.
She says that she used to have a duck or a collie, and that used to chase all the ducks around the whole farm.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So,
But wait, reiterate, it's a playful manner. The dog didn't try to kill it, Rod.
Yeah.
Tell him.
yeah,
It just
but look
wanted
at
to
the
chase-
look on his face. He's like happy. He's got happy
Yeah.
face.
He looks like he's hurting.
Yeah, and the
Right,
animals
that's a
were
herding
hurt
breed, right, Gup?
Yeah.
During the process of this painting, no animals were injured. Just so you know. Want to let you know. We have somebody coming into our lounge, and it will be a good discussion tonight, folks, of the 30-year class reunion.
Wow.
What?
1310 Baltimore.
I'm trying to figure out
know.
what intro to give. Oh, he put his hat backwards. Oh, he's ready to go. Oh,
I'm watching it too. You look.
you already know it's a guy so far. So you
We
have
got a
hint.
gung ho dude ready to rock.
We'll see what
Yeah.
StreamYard gives us for an intro music for you, Mr. Mystery Man.
Mystery meow.
Mystery Man.
Who is the mystery man? Who is the mystery?
Brad,
Beto!
I fell asleep.
Listen is here. He fell asleep. Oh, jeez.
Hey man, 5-hour energy. Woo!
This is a groove tune for you, Brandon. I like that. See?
This is kind of soft, and it's just like between the sheets type music we used to hear on on the radio from 9 to 12. Now we got between the sheets.
Now every time I see this, I'm gonna have a
Like a
visual.
radio segment, like late night.
And the first thing, you know who the first song you'd always hear? Stevie B.
Hey, all you cats out there, this is Cool Mo Gup, and this is
Cool mocha along with Vito.
I'll be with you 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
First up, we got Stevie B. I want to be the one. Got your letter from the postman just the other day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Crandon Smith with the most glorious hair of the night.
Crandon.
Look at
Man,
this
this
teeny
is a
picture.
great intro. This is just kind of, it's smooth.
I think
Dude, I know.
I'll never listen to this song any differently besides thinking of Gup between two sheets.
I think as we're talking over it, just gives that much more of
I'm
an
like
intro
10
to it.
seconds away from start pulling my clothes off.
Oh. Am I in the right place?
Are we gonna go topless? Is that what we're doing right now?
Nope.
I'm just kidding.
I hope not.
That's all.
'Cause-
Dude.
Brandon, how are you,
What's
sir?
up, Brandon? What's up?
I am well. How about yourselves?
Fantastic.
Good, man. I saw you. Just so
Fantastic.
you know, I saw you in the lounge, and in my back of my mind, I'm thinking, "Boy, I hope he doesn't bounce on us because I want to talk to him." And then you bounced, and I was like, and then
I decided
I
I had to
messaged
take care
you.
of things.
I messaged you. Dad. Was she breaking bread? What kind of bread? I mean, you got bread going?
I forgot about that.
Is
That's
there
funny.
baking bread in the oven? Oh gosh, I remember that.
Every
Come
Sunday
here,
around this time, Tara.
Tara, she can make a coin from that.
Hey, honey. Hey,
Promoter,
remember-
Brandon.
Remember Wedding Crashers when they're in Will Ferrell's basement? He's like, "Mom, the meatloaf." Brandon's like, "Tara, bread loaf."
Okay, I only have one question. We'll evacuate before I get into trouble. But does she have an apron? Does she have an apron that? Does she have? She doesn't wear.
She doesn't cook. She doesn't cook.
Oh, she doesn't even
No.
cook. Oh,
I know,
Oh.
Brandon.
I have
You
this
guys have-
vision
you
that
guys-
she could make a good casserole.
You guys have such a wonderful love story, and I'm not being silly. I appreciate your love, and you guys have a wonderful marriage, and God bless you.
Them two are you
You
serious?
probably
That's
have,
like
you probably have an apron for two, don't you? No,
So do you cook more than she does then, Brandon, or do you
Yeah.
guys just order out?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
do probably 90% of the cooking.
Oh,
Nice.
I was wrong. I think I need to shift it to someone else.
hey, Brandon, I do want to say I totally love and appreciate all the posts you've been showing. I know that the reunion is coming up soon, but a lot of wonderful pictures and great memories, man. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta check it
Yeah.
out. And
And
reference.
yes, I said it before.
This.
Brandon had a great head of hair, bro, back in high school. Did you see those locks?
Oh my god, dude!
Dude,
His
I'm
lettuce was
L'Oreal commercial.
it was just smooth. It just I mean,
Gosh,
even
I
when
wish
the
I had
wind
that
blew,
hair.
it was just
Just a quick plug, folks.
it's just there in the wind.
Just a quick plug, but we do have
Shake
the-
his head in
the
slow
reunion
motion like a
down.
Beyonce video with the fan blowing. I mean,
Does anybody know? Are we good to go for the reunion, or are we still a little short? What's
No, we're just going to your house.
I haven't looked the last
Go to
couple.
your house.
Yeah, come to my apartment. Let's fit about 60 people in here.
Floyd's garage.
Hey, leave
Tell
my
him, Rod,
Funko
tell
Pop.
him.
Hey, do not steal Easy E Funko Pop. All right, that's still all right.
Rod, tell him about Floyd's proposal.
Oh,
But I didn't see what somebody commented on it. It was like we either do this or Floyd's. I never saw what Floyd said. So
I
what,
think,
what,
I'm not sure exactly. There's two different things. I think Shane's referencing something different, but Floyd said something about a 50-50 thing, and I'm still.
oh, like a raffle.
talking
Oh, I
about.
did say.
It's
Okay,
like-
that's right.
What does he mean, Brand? Do you know? What do you mean, like a raffle? What's he?
Yeah, no, it's basically a 50-50 raffle. So you buy a certain number of tickets for a certain dollar amount, and then they pull the
Wins a
ticket.
prize.
Somebody wins 50% of the kitty, and the other 50% goes towards funding the reunion. So I'm not sure what they've decided on doing. Sounds like they extended the sign up date or the lower rate, and a couple people who aren't going to be there also made some donations.
Oh, wow.
And so sounded
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're going to try to do a couple different things and figure it all out.
Yeah, Steve, right? Steve made a donation, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve Merrick did one, and I think somebody else did. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
Steve's post. He's like, even though I can't be there, I was like, are
Stephanie
you?
Stoll, I think, did, and yeah, I
Was
reached out to Steve earlier. He was going to be with us tonight, but he said that he had family stuff. Imagine that on Sunday.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you have a family?
Someone says, I don't understand this from Facebook user. It
Cooks
says,
birdies.
Cooks birdies.
Maybe
Hey,
we're
hey,
talking
Brandon,
about
is
something
your
earlier.
son still
That might be
having a-
Mr. Shane Adams. I don't know. I know he cooks some birdies. That dude hunts he hunts a lot.
I know. I
That's-
feel every time I
that's so
see
awesome.
Shane's posts, I feel emasculated.
He's
You know,
always
I
sitting around a
feel-
campfire too. He hunts. He sits around a campfire with a duck named Lee.
It just goes.
But I think they just got rid of Lee. I think he posted on there. But yeah, I was like, I want to meet Lee. That looks like a cool ass duck.
Oh man.
Hey,
Shane
Brandon,
Adams,
Now we got to get Shane on here, right?
Shane Adams in Michigan won't make it to the reunion, so you're going to need to come to the Wildcat Chat. At least say hi to us. So
Exactly.
At least do that. Come on, Shane. What's up?
Hey, Brandon, I have a question for you again. Is your son? Sorry for my foggy memory. Was he Merchant Marines or Coast Guard? Or can you refresh my memory?
So he graduated from Cal Maritime Academy, and a lot of the kids not a lot of them, some of the kids who graduate from Cal Maritime become Merchant Marines. They get licensed to through the Coast Guard licensing program, and they can go out to be a Merchant Marine.
How's
My-
he doing? Is he happy? What's he up to?
So my son didn't go the Merchant Marine route. He his first couple years, between your freshman and sophomore year, you go out to sea on the training ship, and he did a trip around the South Pacific. So he went all the way. He went to like Samoa, Saipan.
Wow.
Yeah.
He went to I can't remember all the places. He went to like 5 different islands and then came back. So it was a 2-month trip, and said he really enjoyed it, but realized at that moment that he did not want to be on a ship as a profession. So at that point he dropped out of the Coast Guard licensing. So now he's just working here locally, trying to get into wastewater treatment as an engineer. But in the meantime, he's working out in the industrial park of Benicia at what is it? Industrial centrifuge rehabilitation or something like that.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, until you seek things out and find out what works for you, I mean, that's cool. You got to see this ain't for me or this is for me, and anyway. But thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's an occupation too that, like before, when you talked to when he was going there, you don't hear a lot about, or at least I didn't know a lot about. But I'm always wanting to learn about these kind of things. I mean, it's an amazing university. It's small for number one. I mean, I want to say his graduating class was like 130 or something. But that's where Tara's brother graduated too, Ty Penny.
Yeah.
So he's a ship captain. He's out to sea on a ship as a ship captain. So,
oh wow.
Yeah. So he's been doing that for.
How close is he?
About.
Is he close to retirement?
21 years. He's got. I think he's trying to focus on probably another 4 or 5 years. I think I heard.
Didn't Travis Baker retire from Nate?
So Travis was Coast Guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he retired just a year and a half ago or so.
Yeah, I think it was just before COVID, I think, or right around COVID time. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm glad we're talking about this, Brandon, because I want to do it again. The Memorial Day thing that we did.
That was cool.
Year. I want to do another one with you on that day and see who we could stir up to connect with our military service people.
I actually thought that was one of the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
would you do that with me?
Yeah, fun on every episode, but that was one
absolutely.
of the best ones, I thought.
Are you talking about Veterans Day?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
excellent.
Yeah, I think. Well, either one. Which one's first?
that was very.
I'm bad on calendars.
Filled with lots of. What's the words I'm looking for? But just
life.
Yeah,
I guess it's life.
Very vibrant, just very positive. Yeah. It was just lit the whole time, and
getting to hear stories from everybody and
so much pride. And a lot of good stories.
I just reposted that. I think it was episode 8 and that was a Memorial Day episode we had. I think we had like 12 veterans on that episode. It was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So
I remember quite a few people came on.
I'd love to do that again with you.
Is that the longest show you've had, Rod?
I was talking to Shane about it earlier. The actual longest show, I left and I go run some errands. I go to I went to CVS and I grabbed something from the grocery store and I get back to the house and I'm like, holy smokes! I thought it would have been just shut down and like 2 hours ago. We had I think a 5-hour show. And
wow.
I go back and I still see Nathan Ushery and David Vredenberg. They're like showing each other their pipes and they're like their big old. Remember that, Shane? And I was like,
I just remember this big pipe like on Inglourious Bastards and Nathan Ushery's.
Yeah, I go and that was like when we first got
talking
going.
about whiskey trails in Kentucky and going to every distillery in the Midwest.
That was the longest. Hey, folks, we have somebody in our lounge who is popping in, and she is. I got to tell you, hats off. Brandon just did it. Hats off to this person for helping to splice it all together. Oh, I gotta put an intro music in. You like that? Can we do that?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Don't go anywhere. Person in the lounge. I'm not.
Somebody else is getting on soon too.
Okay. How about this one? I don't even know what this is.
It's my alter ego.
I have an alter ego.
What do we have here? Is this between the sheets again?
Another between the sheets.
I'm gonna turn off this light behind me real quick.
Sheets, bro. Don't take too long.
All right, everyone. Hats off to this person for working.
Is that Mo Betta?
To put our class reunion together.
Is that Mo Betta in the dark?
Yes.
Oh
yeah! in the house. What's up, Toya?
I know this girl.
Find me a river, Toya Hacker. Find me a river.
Why do I get, what did you call it now? Between the Sheets music?
This is kind of like a between the sheets type of music. All right, I'll stop it. That's the music that StreamYard gives us. So.
Oh yeah.
What would Toya's
How you
intro?
doing? I'm so glad you popped on. I'm so
What
happy.
do you want your intro song to be, Toya?
I didn't know I had to think of something.
So if you were walking into a room and just your song came on, it's just like everybody's like, "Holy shit, that's fucking Toya."
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I request the pony song. Can we do the pony song? Can we do that? You know what I'm talking about? The pony
Wow.
song.
The ponies. Are you talking about Genuine?
Yeah, Genuine.
That's a good song. Yeah, I'm down here. Here's some Genuine.
It's not a gentleman's club.
Get on it,
What?
my pony.
Right.
I don't know.
He was
I
just here in
thought that-
Bakersfield, actually.
I thought that was
I know.
funny.
I heard that. Yeah. I was like, how was he
I
here?
didn't go to that.
I didn't either.
I heard the pre-show, whatever they do for a warming up. I heard that. I didn't know he had more than one song, so it was interesting.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main stage.
Yeah. We're gonna do our main hit tonight, and then we're out of here. Thank you.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
are
funny.
nuts. Sorry,
Hot-
I'm late.
That's all
Kind
right.
of funny.
Hot chocolate hacker.
What did you say? Hot chocolate hacker?
Yeah, you gotta have a stage name.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
What would your stage name be? I mean, not like, keep clothes on.
Do
There
I
is
know what
a-
it is? I have one. I actually
You know
have
stage
one.
name?
It's Toby Crystal.
Toby Crystal.
Welcome to the main stage, Toby.
Brandon, hey, that cup you're drinking out of.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yep.
I think I have that same. Yep. Is it bees or
We
ball?
don't need
Yep,
the
it's
music.
ball.
We just have Shane. You know?
Scott Graupman got one for me.
Hey.
Good cup. You just throw ice to your little choice of beverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you guys are so funny.
Stays
How
nice
you
and
doing,
cold.
Toya?
Boom.
I'm
Cold.
doing good. Doing good. Sorry.
doing good?
Yeah, sorry. It's kind of funny that we're all posting our senior pictures on our Facebook pages, and
Yeah.
today I was doing my stepson's senior pictures. That's why I didn't. We just now got home. He was doing all his senior pics tonight downtown.
I followed
nice.
Brandon.
Is he
I
with the
followed
sheep?
Brandon on that one.
Actually, we did some of those during fair.
Oh,
she came, the
Mama, how'd it
photographer came
go?
out and
How'd
did
it
those.
go? How did you get some outfits and stuff? You dress them up?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mama.
yeah, he had a couple different just shirt, just tops. That's about it.
Make Mama proud.
Oh yeah, he did good. And then I took him to eat really fast at Firestone. So that was the deal.
We're old.
Hey, teen boy, he's hungry, man. Feed that boy. Come on, Toya, feed that boy.
Yeah, he's 6'3". He's a very hungry boy.
Does he kill you on the grocery bill?
Oh yeah, and he's like,
And PG&E bill.
food doesn't last in this house. I buy it, it's gone in 2 days. I'm like, dude, I just bought that.
Are you
Like,
kidding
do you
me?
not know moderation? Like a little at a time. No,
Dude,
it's see
My
gone.
son is 12 and he's almost tall as me. I'm not that tall, but he's growing like sprouting huge. And I'm
You
going
see,
through
like,
the groceries.
tomorrow,
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
He's going through that phase where just anything he inhales.
it's just
Yep.
if it's there, it's gonna be gone. There's no like, oh, just a little here and a little there. Nope, it's like, oh, it's there. I need to eat it until it's all gone.
Remember we could do that? Eat
Yeah.
whatever we wanted?
Now,
I still do, obviously, huh?
Hey, Toya, has he ever? Hey, Toya, has he ever pulled this trick at home where he eats all of something? Like, say it comes in a box, like a box of like Triscuits or
Uh-huh.
crackers, and he ate it all and put the hollow box back in the cabinet.
All the time.
And you get false hope, and you open it up, and you're like,
all
"Damn it!
the
Just tell
time.
me we're out of it. Damn, I thought we had some cookies in here." And it's
No,
like,
his biggest one is ice cream. He'll leave like a spoonful of ice cream. I'm like, why don't you just take it all?
That's so evil.
Just take it
Evil.
all.
You're so craving it.
Wow.
You're like,
Yeah.
damn.
Like this is I'm like, really? Just you should have eaten it. Well, I didn't want to get in trouble for eating it all. Well, you might as well because it's gone.
You left me a spoonful of ice cream!
Hey, that's meaner sometimes than actually
Go to
not having it.
bed right now! That's what sorry.
I have to hide things in my house. I have hiding spots.
You got stash spots for your stash.
Oh,
Yeah,
what else do you have hiding spots for?
I
I'm
can't
just-
tell you. This is the public
This
chat.
is a PG. Yep, PG. I
We're
got,
still at 18.
I got 20 more minutes and I'm okay.
20 more minutes.
I know I got a little excited there. I had to make sure of the clock.
Is there a lot of D batteries?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
No.
Not yet. The horns are waiting for you. They're not. It's not time yet. Not time.
Bandini is the
Yeah,
word for fertilizer.
Hold on. I just want to give you kudos, Toya, you and Kelly, for doing so much work and just grinding this whole thing out, and for your investment and everything that you do. I'm going to get there early to help put the balloons up or something.
Okay, well, we can.
Hey, Toya, me and Bandy were talking about that, going over early if you guys need us.
Okay.
Plus, we need a ride anyway.
Yeah,
Rod's practicing his Scotch tape technique with his balloon stuff.
Yeah. Can you pick us up? I mean, can you?
Can you go down and get Rodney?
I'm in Laguna Hill Beach.
Yeah.
Hey, all classes are welcome, right? After the dinner?
After at 8:00.
Security's going to call Toya and say, hey, you know that town hall you booked? There's some long hair dude up there like taping a bunch of balloons up. Did you authorize that?
Holy smokes, folks. I did take
Holy smokes, folks. Holy smokes,
There's people hanging in the lounge just lounging it up, whatever that means.
They're ready for our reunion.
I think they're ready for Between the Sheets intro music.
Oh, another.
It sounds so like
tonight.
A lot of innuendos right there.
Let's try this one.
K-fuck.
They're class of 92, folks, huh?
I was just doing my radio station. I'm calling K-fuck.
We have some intro tunes for him. And this guy has the groove. These two have grooves.
I know one of them has some grooves. I've seen that funky chicken.
I want to see some funky chicken dancing when you come into the panel. How you like that?
Yeah. Yep. That's the funky chicken. Yeah.
And we have.
What about the funky swing?
Dude, funky swing will put you down.
Bandy, funky swing is a dangerous thing. Don't be within 5 feet.
Do not be in that radius. You gotta make sure his ass is on circle.
Especially now that I'm old and can't control that shit.
Yeah.
First of all,
before he could control it, now it just goes like off in the distance and takes out whichever way it's going.
Damn right. Pulled muscles and all.
You get a cramp, you're like, I just changed up my dance move.
Well, first of all, you all better be on that dance floor because we have a DJ, and that's you all better be dancing.
I will.
Yeah, me and my walker.
I don't think there's not going to be. I mean, we might just be eating and dancing at the same time. I don't know.
That's fine.
Who needs to eat? I'm just gonna dance.
There you go.
And other things.
What's up, Lamarsna? What are you doing? Y'all watch the game?
I think I just decided to write a new song: drinking, dancing, and
Oh,
I like it. Dude, that's a hit right
This is a clean version. I can't say the other thing.
Bandy was saying we're sexy. What's up,
and
John?
I'm drinking, and I'm dancing, and I'm.
Hey, hold on. I want to say, Coach Bandy.
Yes, sir.
From what I view and the little limited information I get online, I want to say congratulations to you for being a wonderful coach, but most of all, a mentor of young men, because I see your statements on the interviews and you do exactly what I think a lot of parents love and like to see. You're molding young men, but you also teach them the lessons, like the adversity stuff. That's good stuff, man.
Bandy's a coach.
Very positive, very positive.
Honestly, Bandy's a coach when we were kids that we want to see on interviews like that.
I appreciate that.
They're lucky to have
you. I've never told you that,
Bandy is a coach.
I gotta tell you.
He's a coach.
Good pedigree. But at the same time, you're carving your own path, and I think I'm not I'm no one to say, but I think you're doing a wonderful job.
You know what else he did? He beat Garces.
He beat Garces.
Yes.
Damn right I did.
Yes. That too.
Who doesn't love to do that?
Come on.
All you fanukis and all you fuck.
Look, Coach, I know you were taking the high road and you're an adult, but deep down inside you were like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. A little extra.
Just remember, I got Brent Durkin on my coaching staff too. So if you didn't think that was a little special for some of us Taft guys,
I bet.
Yeah.
It runs deep. It runs deep.
Oh yeah. I got a lot of text messages after the game from some Wildcat faithful that were like, "Hell yeah, good job, man."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You heard from them in like 20 years, but you saw that they beat Garces. Were like, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody come out of the woodworks.
They're out like in Boron in a trailer in the desert. Like,
yeah, that's right.
They're probably out in a freaking party spot in Taft.
Either
Were they at the Flatlands in Tex Bandy? Hey,
look
good
at this guy.
picture.
Look at this girl right here.
Desi.
Deb says hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Desi.
hey, Lamarsna, I see you like Notre Dame also, like myself. What do you think of those crisp uniforms the other night?
Hey, you know what? They were awesome, man. And you know what? The person that got me liking Notre Dame, man, was Mr. Durkin himself.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Big old Dirk.
Dirk
Yeah,
was, wow.
him and my sister dated from junior high up to past college. And
Wow,
then
I didn't realize
I remember going to Uncle Bill's house. And
Uncle Bill.
Oh, Uncle
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh, whoa.
Frodo.
the best thing
That was,
being
Meet-
over
meet-
there, man.
that was like a Fight Club moment.
I made the mistake of getting in front of the TV. And that when I was going to get some beer, and I'll tell you what, I got shit thrown at me, and Uncle Bill goes, beer bit from hell on. He goes, don't ever get in front of the TV when the game's on. So I learned my lesson right there.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Uncle
Uncle
Bill's a
Bill.
legend.
Don't ever get in front of the TV when the
I went to the game on Friday. It was a homecoming.
Oh, they kicked some butt.
Doing a tribute to the 2007. I guess they won the state championship.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that on Facebook today.
They had the reunion there, and Mr. Brown and all those guys had their reunion. They had a 2002 class reunion there, I guess, and it was kind of neat to see everybody, you know, and just.
So you coming to the reunion then, right?
You know what I'm thinking about it, man.
Come on,
John.
There's no dinking. There's no dinking.
It's not going to be the same if you're not there.
And then you were down, and then something happened. What happened, John?
With any of us not there, it's just.
Yeah, I just got a lot. There's a lot going on right now. But you know, 10-1, I probably will. I mean, I'll probably just have to pay up front or whatever. I don't know. Hell,
dude, roll up and pay with cash. Just throw down like a stack of cash.
Roll up and just walk in and say, "Hey, I'm part of the crew."
Lamarsna, do you know who I am?
I'm like,
and they say, "You know this guy?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, we know this guy. We know this guy."
If I could get Toya to meet me up, I could pay her right now.
Hello. We tried. You stood us up. We were there. We were there.
I had to go down to Taft, and I told
even Floyd drove in from Taft to meet us. Floyd drove from Taft to meet us.
Floyd.
So Floyd's in?
Yeah, Floyd's in. Floyd drove from Taft to meet
us.
Floyd's in!
I got a good Floyd story. Guess who else is coaching for Frontier High School? Is Greg Floyd, Floyd's older brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He coaches with me. He coaches our JV team. He's a great dude.
Elder statesman. Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
We like Taft.
There he is, right there, rocking that Cubs hat, and maybe is that shit was
Big Johnson.
Do that. What does that mean? Does that mean Cubs? What was that?
I guess it was Cubs.
No, it's not Cubs.
Bears.
It was there was something that they got. I have a picture.
Crips.
Clint. It was Clint, Sammy, freaking. Yeah, a bunch of them.
All right, hold on. Leave that picture up for a minute. Just look at everybody there. All our friends right there, man. Everybody we grew up with.
Look at Tudor.
Yeah.
They're bored.
Tudor needs to jump on here. So is Cranny coming? I saw him on the list.
Was Jason Crawford.
But I saw
Jason Crawford.
Write it out.
So Tudor paid for him. Cranny has said maybe to me.
Oh, jeez.
So we'll see.
We need him here. I haven't seen that guy in
I
quite some
think if
time.
they watch this, after all those maybes will be yes.
Well, Cranny doesn't have
like
social
Lamarsna.
What up?
Well, we have until
the maybes will turn into yeses.
It was like the
our last
17th or
day-
something.
Our last day for head count to turn in for is the 12th.
The
So
12.
we're still short.
so
we're still
what-
short by a lot.
So what happens if we don't meet that
How many are we
goal?
short by?
So what happens with that is that that's basically whoever's paid. It's who's gonna have food, because otherwise it's out of pocket. And Kelly and I are already way out of pocket for everything right now. So that's the final deadline to get our head count
Gotta
turned
bring
in.
your
I mean,
own
we still have
Chick-fil-A
people
in the
come,
door.
but
I was worried about it maybe being canceled. I mean, that was one of the options she put, but I was like,
well, I mean, we're just kind of trying to figure that out. Yet.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You were doing a scare tactic on that, didn't you? Was that a little scare tactic? Like, why don't we just cancel? I'm like, no.
well, I mean, it was literally because we didn't have the numbers. I mean, all these people in the beginning were wanting to come, and then as soon as we posted a date, it's like crickets. Like we haven't heard from anybody.
Ballpark, how many more people to like break even? I mean,
We need to be at 60.
what are
what are we
at
at, like 47 or
Like
something right
40
now?
something like that right now. Yeah.
we're
So
close.
we're getting closer. I mean, it's just like, which is fine if people want to wait and not eat and then come after the fact, that's fine too. But I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
we would like everybody there
Oh, I see.
beforehand.
We need a
Because
head count.
Amy, we're doing a slideshow. We're kind of putting some stuff together for our class, not as a group, but just our group. And so it's just been kind of tough trying to facilitate. And then also the 14th is the last day to turn in your pictures for the slideshow. So if you want your picture, they want it then and now. So a picture from senior year and a picture of you today.
Oh yeah,
Put on there.
sexy.
Dude, look at that chiseled fucking rock jaw right there, Rodney. You're like, hey.
Yeah, look at Bandy's face. He's like,
I don't know if I've seen that picture. That's
It's
awesome.
a video.
ever have.
I pulled it from a video. Actually, you know what I have, you guys? I have our graduation floor level with the camcorder from back in the day. My mom, it was her way of like getting people not to take a picture of her, I think, but she wanted to document. She was like the Goldberg of the family, She would shoot everything, and we would always be like, "Mom, put the camera down.
Yeah.
Hang out."
I remember when you guys picked me up first day of senior year, and she just wanted to take pictures. I'm like, Jenny, we're trying to go on our first year of senior year.
Much of a hard time.
Trying to be cool, Mom. Trying to be cool.
Yeah.
I still have our senior year video on DVD, but
Do you?
yeah, it's down somewhere.
I got to hand it to her. Here's a shot of the last reunion that we were at. What?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Who's that on the far left?
Rod comes with the photos. What?
Yep.
See? But
Rest in peace,
El
Elvis. I saw
Presidente
Elvis.
looks like he's right in the middle there.
I know Elvis was right by us. Poor guy.
I saw that.
Man.
Hey, before we go any further, folks, what is this all about, Shane? I had to ask you.
Whoa!
What is Shane Zena? I didn't know you were so much of a.
Well, show the other one first because you got to build up on it. Show
That one
Rod, show the other one, John Cena.
Oh,
That's the whole joke because it'll make more sense.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to upload
John
that one.
Cena?
No, hold on.
Yeah, so if you probably know in the 90s that shows Xena, the whole warrior princess. Somebody posted something funny with John Cena's face on Xena's body.
Oh, yeah, I saw
that. So I had a friend who likes to joke back on me, and he superimposed my face on there and said Shane Xena. But
Nice.
yeah, so I got a good kick out of getting roasted.
Wait,
What did Xena? Which did it run through the 90s for the most part, or what happened?
I think late 90s, wasn't it?
I don't know. I know
I can't
nothing.
remember. I didn't watch it.
I swear.
All I know from that is like that was one of them shows that like showed, unless I like was homesick from work or something, I never saw it because it was like late morning, like Martin or something. I didn't know it existed.
Well, I knew that she was big with the lesbian community, but I wasn't a lesbian back then. You know,
very attractive.
But you are now.
Very attractive to the lesbian persuasion.
Lesbian. I didn't know.
Parts of me.
Parts of him.
Parts of me are now.
He's a lesbian dinosaur.
Yeah.
His name is Lickalotopus.
Vault.
Oops.
16 minutes early.
Oh, you're 3 minutes early. Damn it.
Damn it, I should have waited 3 minutes.
I know
rating.
I know that name though.
We had 3 viewers. Now it just went down to 1. Oh man.
So where's Tudor? Has he ever jumped on here?
I gave him a message.
No, he hasn't.
He's been really talking about. Yeah,
he's been trying to help invite people and
when he posted that once, that kind of got me in the feelers a little bit. was like, "Fuck, man, how long
yeah,
have I known
was-
Tudor?"
Yeah,
It's
that was cool.
We worked together at Pizza Hut after high school for a little bit, and I mean, just in junior high, I was really close to him too. And it's like once you're close to somebody at Taft, you're pretty much always close to them.
What was going on in your mind right there? I just want to know what were you?
I thought Ballard was trying to poke me in the butt.
What are you?
I am seriously scared right there.
You're
Ballard, I think
with a beer and a notepad.
I think he
show it again, Rod. Show it again.
I think he tickled me.
He has a beer and a notepad. He's a reporter with a beer.
I seriously think his other hand tickled me or something. I was like, I'm out of here.
You definitely look startled.
Look at me with a Colgate smile.
Yeah,
something happened. That's when I used to dye my hair. Huh? Oh, it was, huh, Benny? When I used to dye that shit. Yep. It was like jet black. For some reason. I don't know why.
So hold on a minute, Gup. You said you dyed your hair. You did
I did for a couple years, yeah.
Be trendy in the '90s. So explain when you dyed your hair. Did someone dye it, or you in your bathroom?
No, I did it. Yeah, I did it, and just like shit, all that.
You're welcome, John. I just sent that to Rodney.
Everywhere. It was horrible. That's nice. I love that picture.
Good pick, John.
I never dyed my cat's hair.
Wait, hold on, Rodney.
I won't do that.
Hold on. If I could get to come in. Shoot, why can't this work?
Bright light.
We can't.
All I see is
I know.
blue guys.
Toya, do you want me to bring those albums and everything to it?
Hold
so
on.
I mean, of pictures. People can kind of just go through them and take what they want.
You can if you want. Yeah, if you don't want them, you can do that.
I think
or you can send whatever you want.
You wrote to Toya.
No.
Too,
yeah, I want Toya to post these. She needs to write a book. The biggest a-hole in the world. In what class are we in?
92.
No, what class was it?
Oh, which one? We were in several classes.
Okay, the biggest a-hole in several classes.
But that was in Mr. Kugracious class where most of them
That's
happened.
right, yeah.
Mr. Kugracious. Who is that girl, Rodney? Who's that girl?
I know who that is.
I told you there was a
Bandy
picture of
knows
you and
who
a girl.
that is.
Oh, it is me and the ladies. You know,
Yeah.
you know how
I'm
we
like,
work.
who is this
Who's
girl
that
Rodney was
lady?
with?
You know, she got that soul glow.
Oh, jeez.
That was at my birthday party. I couldn't remember who that was.
Oh yeah, nice shirt.
You gotta wear that after the
She
reunion.
was my round the way.
I'm thinking about it, man. I'm wearing maybe flip flops in my.
We'll talk more
maybe
about her in
jeans.
the
Yeah.
vault. Hey,
What's
Okay,
a dress
okay.
attire?
all right, guys.
Yeah,
hey,
Toya, give us a what is the
okay.
dress attire?
Well, shh.
Do
You
flip
guys
flops
stop
work?
talking. I don't care what you guys wear. Just show up, okay? We just want to
Yes.
hang out and get
Don't say
together
that
with
to Cup.
people.
I want to
Don't
wear
say
my
that to
Belgian
Cup.
shirt.
Bandy
I
will
don't
come
care.
in his banana hammock. Look out! I've seen it.
So I don't care. Come as you are. It's nothing fancy. We're just gonna hang
As you
out.
are.
I think Brandon needs to wear a singlet. Come on, B. You know
Is
you
this
got one in
Sogo?
the closet.
Well, this means
This
John,
is Sogo.
This means we're between the sheets again.
Oh yeah. Welcome to
Folks,
107.2.
thanks for joining us for another edition of your
K-Fuck
favorite Wildcat Chat Task Reunion broadcast ever. I mean, come on. We got voted number one, guys. Did you know that?
Music.
I don't know if there was
And
voted.
if I ever fall in
In
love
love
again.
Until next time. I'll see you guys in the vault.
I
I'll
knew
put,
it from the start. You would
link
break
in
my
the-
heart.
In the comments below, and you'll see more of Gup in the
I'm
vault.
not alone in my room.
I've been waiting on the downline of him.
All right,
I
guys.
can't wait another minute.
Until next
I
time.
can't wait another minute
Oh.
for the Taft High.